Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. So, today I had a phone call about Rebecca's education healthcare need assessment, which is all to do with her education healthcare plan. And I had an email, I had like an email like the other day to say, what was it, we need to get permission from, what was it, like other professionals. And I said, yes, that's fine. And I had another email today to tell me the same thing. And then I had a phone call to say that basically, all what I know already, that they are in the process of giving Rebecca a like education healthcare plan. It's no, they think it's appropriate. Well, yes, she's got ADHD, which she's not diagnosed with ADHD because she hasn't had a proper assessment yet. I was in the car, like on the speaker phone, by the way, and she was talking. I was like, "Yep, okay, okay," and she's like, "What was it? So everything's okay?" I was like, "Yes." I do apologize. I'm not talking a lot, but I am driving at the moment. Hands free. I said, "So the what was it? The application is in process." And she's like, yes, so it will. She wanted to go over like how it works, and I went, yeah, I know how it works. I got a son with an education healthcare plan. It is a little bit different because he's in a special needs like us all, but I've been through the process. I know how long it takes as well. And I'm not really expecting to get a plan until what was it, like April or May time. I said, and then then once she has it, I said the school will probably have to apply and say advertise for a TA, I say for her. So I said, I know how it works, but thank you anyway. And she's like, oh, okay, well, that's good. She said, any questions, let me know, kind of thing. So, yeah, so that's basically it. So it's been a long road to get here, and I thought they would have been a bit more further along, say by now, because what the email, like what I read, um, those people who don't know, I'm dyslexic, so like sometimes I can read things, maybe not as it's say meaning, and that does that make sense? So I thought that it said last time that one day was going to approach all like the professionals. So I thought, well, that would have been done by now, because that was what, a week ago. And so, it doesn't take that long to get in contact with everyone and what was it for them to write a report. However, now they are saying that, and again, Rebecca was seen by the education psychologist a few weeks back or like before Christmas, right? Oh, yes, yes, she definitely needs an education healthcare plan. So now, again, what was it? They're saying that she needs another um, assessment, what was it, from the psychologist for this education healthcare plan. I'm like, look, what was it that she needs one? Just give her one. But no, it's not so simple as that, is it, people? No, what was it? They like to make it hard. And meanwhile, Rebecca is in the class of like, I say, 30, and she's absolute. I mean, she's more able, what was it, than say, like, Matthew and that. And what was it? She's verbal and that. So she doesn't need a one to one, all the time. She needs a one to one in the classroom because of her ADHD. And what she really struggles like with is a focus, concentration. Her mind kind of wanders, and that. But you give her a computer game, yeah. You give her something that she's really into, and what was it? And she can focus on that. The trouble is that they haven't got the time. Like sometimes I say, "Oh, what do you do in class today?" And she's like, "Oh, it was balling. Like we done balling stuff." And it's like, I was like, "Why was it balling?" And she's like, well, it just was. And it's like, no, I would really like to know why it was boring because, no, I'm not being funny. Yeah, school should be at that age really fun and it shouldn't be boring. And she will tell it like as it is. And they doing like about the planets and what was it, recycling and stuff like that. And was it she really enjoyed the meerkats and stuff. So I'm just wondering what, because like one of the major things that has happened in her class, well, her school actually, is bubbles. They've gone back into bubbles again, and she's not really happy about that because she's got other friends in, like, so year one is split into, I think, two or three classes. So her other friends that she was with last year in, say, reception, some of them are not in her class, and so she's kind of had to make some new friends, and she's got a best friend in Wars itself, and but she really does take a notice, and she's like, yeah, my teacher was ill with the virus. Oh, I hope I don't get it. And it's that kind of thing. And it's like, but she also is very cunning in terms of, was it like she knows that Matthew's off. And I had to explain, like, look, his teachers have got the virus, yeah. And Matthew's fine, and that's why he's at home, yeah. But my teacher had the virus and we didn't and I was like, yes, I know, but you got like other teachers, yeah, that can come and cover, was it, the class? And I said, no, they haven't. And was it, I mean, I'm telling the truth, I'm not, no. And she's like, oh, right. And then like the other night she was like, oh, I got a sore throat. And I was like, really? So is it a sore throat, really? And she kind of like smiled in that. And I was like, well, I have to do a test. Oh no, could you do it in the morning? It's only like it's just a little bit funny. I was like, no, I'm doing it now. And I said no, and I've done it. What was it? And it was negative. And I said, and she goes, I said, Rebecca, it's a negative. I said, we'll have to do one in the morning as well. And she's like, no, no. And I said, well, I said, if you still got a sore throat, then we'll have to do one. I said, because you can't go in otherwise. Anyway, the next day I said, do you got a sore throat? No. And I was like, okay. And so I knew that she was, she's very cunning and that. So even though she has got ADHD, was it, she understands a lot of things. So I do think with the right person, like in school, she could do really, really well. See, I spend a lot of time with Rebecca as well as Matthew, um, and we go out. Like my mum used to take me out and stuff, yeah. And and I did the same with her. And we go out, and she always wants a toy, and I was like, no. And she's like a teaser kind of thing. And we have a chat on the way, and she tells me things, um, and sometimes like some of the time that she's most of the time it's the truth, but she's got a wild was it like imagination as well. And that, but was it, of course, at home, like it's the TV, it's the games, and what was it, like the Xbox, which I'm talking to you guys, I'd done a video before this and I saw not what was it played and that. But do you know what, yeah, with the whole like assessment thing, because I did say to her, I said, um you might be getting like a like a special teacher to come and help you, and she's like, yeah. And I said, so that could be really fun for you. And she's like, I hope so, because our lessons are boring. And that, so again, I want to know, what was it like, why is she saying that, was it, and basically how can that be improved. So At the moment, I'm a bit annoyed with the school because in the meeting they said about a communication book, and that hasn't happened yet. So I think next week when I'm a bit more myself, and I'm not like emotional person because what was it? Yeah, it's been quite emotional this week, to be honest, with Matthew at home and like other stuff going on. So I think what I'm going to be doing is looking at how the school can really communicate with us, because I want to know like what she's doing, and that like she came home with a bag full of wet clothes today because, and again, she's been out in nappies for what was it since she started reception, right? But and actually she's just started to go to bed with like without a nappy, and I respect that. What was it? She feels like a really big girl, with that. Um, and so she should, she shouldn't really be in pads now. She's going to be 6 um, this coming July. So, and I said to her, I said, when you have accidents, I said, what are you thinking about or doing? She's like, oh, I'm playing. I said, so you're playing and then what? Don't you feel, the urge to go? She's like, no, sometimes it's too late. So the plan was in the action plan, which I got somewhere. It says that a teacher was it or a teaching assistant should remind her to go to the toilet, yeah, before she goes out. And actually, she should really go to the toilet. Like when she comes out with me, what was it? Basically, she needs to go to the toilet, and 99% of the time, she needs to go for a wee because she holds on to it and holds on to it, and no, that's no good for any kid. So yeah, that's about her like education healthcare plan. I will keep you updated. Um, I'm really kind of eager to get her, like I say, diagnosed with ADHD. If they tell me it's not ADHD, I will just like go whatever, because I know it is. It could well be ADD, which is just an attention a deficit, and that. But she is hyper, and she's got all like the signs, and many what is it like girls always late at being diagnosed, and I'm not gonna have that for her. So I didn't really have to fight that much with Matthew getting like a diagnosis, but I got a funny feeling that we will have to fight for Rebecca. Darren actually is a bit like, well, yeah, well, whatever she has, and no, but I want that on paper. And the reason I want it on paper is so that one, she can get what was it like, the support that she needs, and so yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm so tired. I'm not even think. I don't even know whether I'm gonna play on this game now. Whew. Thank you for watching. Um, enjoy the what was it the blog, which I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna upload this properly tonight, so you have this, and then the long one. I mean, this is long. This is nearly 15 minutes. The long one was probably going to be about like a 30 odd minutes. Will be on say Saturday and that. So enjoy.